Just a moment. I just need to finish feeding these last few residents. Ah, I take it you're here for your job interview? Hey, no need to be nervous. We're all buddies here. Come on, let me show you to my office. Now, I'm sure there's probably a lot of questions running through your mind right now. Well, first, I think it's only fair that I introduce myself first. I'm Catch. What's yours? I know that look. Why do you have such a silly name? Well, it's kind of a double meaning. You see, I work here and raise both these dogs and kids. Yeah, ever since the growing popularity of neckos, both dog boys and girls have been abandoned in droves. Not to mention all the dogs getting left behind. Considering this is both a dog kennel and an orphanage, being funded by the government, you tell me. No, I'm the one who should apologize. Sometimes my temper can get the better of me. Oh? Feeling confident by telling me your name now? Well, if that's the case, allow me to tell you what your responsibilities are. It's pretty basic. Even a lazy cat like Garfield can do it. No offense. Anyways, with so many people adopting neckos, the high demand of dog boys or girls has been steadily going down. It's even worse that regular puppies can't find a home. The job, like I said, is pretty basic. You just have to train the dogs to get used to you. As for the dog boys and girls, just teach them how to properly interact with a neko. Normally, I wouldn't be so upfront about this. However, I just can't help but feel bad for all those kids. Some of them came from very rough conditions. If I can show them that nekos are really nice, they might be able to get adopted. That, I'll admit, is where I need more of your expertise. In other words, how should they interact with a neko or a cat? If you're worried about the pay, don't be. The pension is amazing. Look, if you want to go and try and find another job, I don't blame you. I mean, you're a neko for crying out loud. You can probably make a great living in that alone. Wait, does that mean you might consider working here? In that case, let me show you to the kennel first. Okay, I'll start with an easy first dog for you. Now, don't worry, they do this all the time. After a while, you won't even hear it. Let's see. Number 11? Number 11. Number... Aha, there it is. Well, come on in. I want to introduce you to number 11, aka Tiny. Come on out, Tiny. I know what you're thinking. Why did I name a Great Pyrenees Tiny? Well, when he came in here first, he was tiny. Believe it or not, he was the runt of a litter. His story is a little bit more tragic, I'm afraid. He was first picked up by a lovely old lady who wanted to give him to his granddaughter. Turns out, he was more of a cat person. So, sadly, she stayed with the grandmother for a few months. The grandmother, who was very old, might I add, sadly passed away. Hey, these things happen. Before she passed on, though, she wanted me to find Tiny a good home. Sadly, I still have yet to find someone willing to take Tiny in. Hey, don't feel bad, Tiny. When families see how well behaved you are in front of our new Neko friend here, you'll get adopted in no time. Yeah, I know, Bunny. It's rough. I don't usually do dog jokes like that. Don't worry. So, that's basically our job, making these dogs seem friendly to cats and Nekos alike. It's not deceiving. It's the truth. I just need to find someone on standby to let the families know that they won't hurt a fly. Want proof? Listen. That's right. The dogs have already gotten used to you. I'll admit, some of them still need to be trained on certain social graces. An example? For starters, not to jump on people. To be gentle with treats. Some more than others. And of course, how to appropriately address a cat and Neko. It's strange. For some odd reason, every dog in this kennel absolutely loves cats. I know, right? Allow me to show you, though, how hard it is to not believe. Now, Tiny, go to our new friend. See? He likes you already. I know this might need some getting used to, but trust me, once the other dogs see how friendly you are, they'll all come around. I know that look. You're probably wondering if you have to work with any kids. Let's just work with the dogs first. The kids can be a bit of a handful. If you're worried about what the rest of the job entitles, it's just befriending the kids and the dogs. I don't want to overwhelm you with too much work for today, so after Tiny gets off you, we'll call it a day, okay? Great. Tomorrow, we'll start with the kids. It shouldn't be too bad. Trust me, they're like meeting new friends, although the job does require that you don't do one thing. The only thing I request is you don't scratch the kids. I've had too many scars from Nekos in the past. I just don't want them to be traumatized by you. So, if you're getting anxious, or the kids are giving off too much energy, just call me. I will gladly step in. Outside of that, I don't think that it will be. Outside of that, I think that will be it. Oh, right. Tiny, it's time to say goodbye to our new friend. Oh, don't be sad. They'll be back again. Won't you? There. You see? Just be patient. Goodbye, Tiny. So, does this mean you're willing to work with me? Great! I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning.